The Order 1886 is a third-person action game developed and published by Ready at Dawn Studios. You might know them from creating the God of War spin-off series, Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus, and this was their first way into making AAA titles.
You're about ready. These things take time. Put him back here.
You play as Galahad, a member of the Order, which is essentially King Arthur's Round Table. You've been fighting off werewolves for hundreds of years, and they've been recently stalking the streets of London, and you're kind of like a secret society that basically tries to, protect citizens from all these crazy supernatural entities. Since this is an alternate take on Victorian London, there are historical figures in this like Nikola Tesla, and basically what he does is he supplies the Order with weapons. So he has all sorts of really cool like Tesla coil guns and all sorts of really awesome stuff like that.
A rifle would be more appropriate.
Graphically, this game looks amazing. I mean, the cutscenes in the gameplay are seamless, and it really is awesome. Really, the only way you can really tell is sometimes they'll throw some CS moves at you, but other than that, it's completely seamless. It looks like a painting. This is one of the most, amazing looking PS4 games you can get. This game plays very similarly to Uncharted. It's like almost exact, to be honest, but that's not a bad thing at all. It's really fun. It works really well. It's also got kind of an emphasis on stealth too. There are a couple missions that you kind of have to tackle stealthily. So yeah, it kind of mixes it up a little bit. It never gets too repetitive. It's always just that right amount, which it always feels really good whenever they're able to just nail it like that. And honestly, it was a lot of fun all the way through.
Everyone, one of our escapees is a half-breed.
There's also a pretty cool mechanic in it with this vial around your neck called Blackwater. And basically what that does is it kind of grants Galahad immortality. He's been alive for a couple hundred years. But it basically, like when you're close to death, you basically drink it. And it pretty much gives you back to full health, but it takes a little while until you can use it. So you are still vulnerable to attacks, which I have died multiple times because of it, but it's also kind of a story device that they use actually in it, so I thought that was pretty cool. The weapons in this are nice and varied too. Like you can have anything between a machine gun or a Tesla bolt thing, or a revolver that shoots 2 bullets at the same time. So it's nice and varied, and you have plenty of options really.
Hold on, I'm almost there.
The level design is very smartly done. Like a lot of times it's in the corridors, but sometimes it's completely open. It never really feels the same twice, which is good because it doesn't make it feel repetitive or anything. It really just, kind of always feels fresh. It never feels stagnant, which, which for, 7-hour game, that's definitely a huge plus. You don't want to, just do the same shit over and over again.
Neutralize the threat on our side.
And it never really just gives you too much. Like, you never get too much cover. It's always just like a nice balance between, hey, I got to strategize here. I got to get behind that. This this wall behind is breakable, so it's only good for like a few shots. So I really appreciated that too. So this game was practically dead on arrival. About a week before it came out, somebody did a speed play of it, and they were able to beat it in like 4.5 hours. Which, you know, honestly, you can run through it that fast. But I played it on hard my first playthrough, and it took me about 7 hours. But you know, honestly, this game is definitely worth a second look. I mean, if you have a PS4, you owe it to yourself to give this game a shot. It's really awesome. I mean, it's got werewolves. You know, the whole zombie thing's been beaten to death. I'm so sick of zombie games. At least this one's trying something different, you know? And it's really awesome and it's unique. And honestly, the world, you just kind of fall in love with it. Well, at least I did. I really loved Galahad as a character. I really just, you know, really thoroughly enjoyed the story. It, you know, had a bunch of twists and turns, and it was awesome. It was legitimately really fun. So, you know, if you guys see this on, you know, your store shelves, maybe pick it up. That's really all I'm trying to do. Is just if at least one person picks it up, then I'd consider, you know, this a job well done. This video well worth all the blood, sweat, and tears I put into it. But anyway, you know, thank you guys for watching. Definitely give this game a shot because it got really unfairly scrutinized before it even came out. And honestly, you know, I'd love to see a sequel. I mean, there doesn't have to be. This is definitely a good standalone game. But I just want to, you know, revisit this world because it's just so, it's awesome, it's different, it's, you know, it's not like every other game out there. That's something I really gravitated towards. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you guys next time.